No broadcasting.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Jose Carrasco. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, number 55. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's inside. And 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And misses inside. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one misses.
Ability to draw walks has been something that's
Peter. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, right field. Squeezes it. The throw into second. Throw behind the runner. And they've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Jose Carrasco now at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Mark McGwire digs in now. Hard hit left side. Seager fires over to first, and that is that. The A's strand one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., getting the nod on the mound, Catfish Hunter. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Bottom of the first, stepping in, Jackie Robinson. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. There's the strike.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Barehand grab.
Batting second. Right
Here's
fielder,
Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one.
He's out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double
Batting
play.
third.
That was a thing of
Center
beauty from
fielder,
start to finish.
Duke Snider.
Duke Snider steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second,
Leading
and
off
now
for the A's,
Jason
the designated
Giambi.
hitter, Jason Giambi.
Just missed. That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He'll touch them all. His 17th of the year. It's 1-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, center fielder Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. This one in the air, center field. Snyder hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting eighth, catcher Shea Langoliers.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him.
Ninth,
I know that was a ground ball,
baseman,
but it was
Max
absolutely
Schumann.
hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He swings and fouls one off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw into third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. High fly ball right field. Betts sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Tying run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Oh, great stop. There's one. Out. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shawn Green. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
On the ground to third, Schumann tosses to first. That is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Not in time. He's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Next up for the A's, Jose Carrasco. Doubled his first time. And ball one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the move. That one to first. And foul. That's just foul. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
That's out.
Throw save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Yeah.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
In there safely. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. With the swing, it's a strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gil Hodges. Hunter back to work. Hunter with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Popped up. McGuire settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Beltre, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Up the middle. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 9th, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one drifts inside. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Miguel Tejada.
You can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Nabs it, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Miguel Andujar.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Betts settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Shea Langoliers.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a foul ball. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom four, now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
Fair ball.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can.
He goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
0-1. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire, and it looks like it got him upstairs. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's a fair ball. Robinson round second, heads for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 on, 1 out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. A single his first time. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On the ground to third. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. So they strand a pair. We're headed to the 5th. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Left fielder Ricky Henderson.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
And that misses off the outside edge. A's leading by a run. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 19.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 2. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Betts sizes this one up, brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Shawn Green. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And what does that do for a team when you
dug out and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it? It just energizes that entire team. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And up next for Los Angeles, Gil Hodges. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carrasco makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Jose Carrasco. Swing and a foul straight back. Carrasco, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Fought off foul. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Robinson makes the grab,
now
and there are 2 outs.
Designated hitter Jason Giambi.
Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 5.
Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. Tejada having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Up the middle. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Hunter back to work. This to third, Schumann. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Robinson. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Snyder stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Langoliers makes the play, and that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7. Now, Miguel Andujar. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one hops against the fence. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 55 won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Number 49.
Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
In the air, right field. Betts makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Schumann.
Max Schumann up next for the A's.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Out with the second baseman covering.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a swings through that one for strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Now batting,
and he
number
hit
19.
him. Here's the second baseman. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here goes the runner. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Jose Carrasco up next for the A's.
Now batting,
yeah, don't need
33.
much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Out to center. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. But they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Shawn Green steps to the plate for the Dodgers. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that one finds its way through. And a go-ahead run is on base.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Really important at bat coming up now.
So up next, Gil Hodges. And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
So
A's.
a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Leading off for the
one-run game, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 straight.
And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Graterol is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. One down, base is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one on its way. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
As we dive into the numbers with StatCast, we see that was launched off his bat, wasted no time getting out.
Yeah, check out the exit velo, man. It's special. 118 miles per hour. And, you know, that means one of two things. You're either putting a hole in a fielder's glove or you drove it out for a home run. And good thing for him, it was the latter.
One down. Now it's going to be Miguel Tejada. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Andujar.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 3.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Foul ball. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Chopped left side. And that one handled. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. There's
a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mason Miller is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
so a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jose Leclerc.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Robinson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. In the air, out towards left center. And Ricky Henderson to grab. 2 down. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike to Mookie.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And Betts is set down. 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave 1. And they're down 2-0.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. That one missing inside. Here's a 2-0. And there's a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Henderson at the plate now. That's ball 1.
No strike.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Romero getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. This one in the air, right field. Betts hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And the batter now, Duke Snider. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Eckersley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. Got him. 1 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Takes it to the bat. That's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, Luke, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
2-0 your final here in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling. Get it cracking like a killer. In the backyard chilling with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little thick thing, keep it. Got a feel like she shot you with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been the leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the fellas here about watching, never hear about it. Meanwhile, a few trying down the block, they get it right. Education, but I can see right through a powder face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you trying to hold me back? I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord,